Hey everybody, it's Eternal Beta. Welcome back to the RAC Pack Modded Minecraft server. We're back on the RAC Pack server once again. Yes, I'm actually doing 2 videos in 1 week. It's a miracle. So, if you're wondering where we are right now and what this structure is, this is one of the mods. It's called Roguelike Dungeons. And so what it does is it generates these overworld structures, these kind of castle tower like structures, and underneath there is just a labyrinth of dungeon that is so deadly that last season Benchy, Anywonders, and Apex did kind of a mini series on it, and they couldn't make it all the way through because by the bottom they were fighting wither skeletons in diamond armor. Yeah, that's a little much. I think they've tweaked it since then. But the reason we are here is this is actually the first place that I kind of set up a temporary base. You guys can see, kind of have some basic supplies here. I've obviously moved out since then. Ooh, I should probably take this bed with me so nobody can get a tag log off of it. But yeah, I kind of set up here just to begin with. Got my Tinker's Construct set up here. All this cool stuff. I'm not going to show it on the map. I'm obviously not here anymore, but I'm still not going to show it on the map. Everyone knows where it is, though. And we got a little gift. This is the reason why I came back over here. I've actually already gotten it, but here we go. EB, thanks for everyone's cores. Now, this is from Anywonders, and I already grabbed what was in here, and I guess you guys can see in my inventory. He got me a fire protection. I apologize if you guys heard me just hit my desk with my elbow. He got me a fire protection poppet. Now, Anywonders is getting really into the witchery mod, and him giving this to me is big. Now, this is in exchange, of course, as I mentioned last episode, I'm kind of acting as a information broker, and this sign's a little deceiving. Anywonders, I know you're trying to make people nervous here. I did not give up everyone's coordinates. I did have coordinates for everyone's bases, but I gave up, and I will readily admit this because they already know I gave them up. I gave up Apex and Ryla. So, in exchange for that, Anywonders gave me a fire protection poppet because he did get a tag lock off of my bed. That's the reason why I just broke it. The tag lock enables you to make poppets in the witchery mod. This is a defensive poppet, but you can also make stuff like voodoo dolls and really mess with people. And, you know, Anywonders made a big show of, you know, making this poppet for me and using the tag lock, the one tag lock that he got off of me for the poppet. I'm going to be completely honest, Anywonders, I know you're going to watch my video. I don't believe that was the only tag lock that you got from me. But you know what? You're a very good business partner. So I'm going to hold you in the highest regard. And to that point, we are actually going to go pay Anywonders a visit. He is online right now. I guess I'll show you guys. We are on with Parker, Ryla, and Anywonders. I mentioned last episode, because I can just jump off here. I mentioned last episode that Anywonders wanted wolves. And I was actually able to find one wolf. I searched pretty much everywhere within the 3,000 by 3,000, I shouldn't say that, 6,000 by 6,000 area. I found one singular wolf. So I'm going to go deliver that to Anywonders, but first I actually want to show you guys something that kind of freaked me out a little bit. Speaking of the magic mods, this is from, oh god, I'm gonna forget what mod this is from now. Thaumcraft, whoa. Thaumcraft, I believe. So there's these nodes that are throughout the world where you can draw Thaumcraft energy from, and there's one called a Hungry node, which I have never seen before, until it decided to show up right next to my temporary base. And it's pretty much a miniature black hole. Look at this. Now, if you're wondering what the hell's going on here, if you look very closely, where's the node? Look very closely right there. I'm going to lower my cursor directly above the plus sign. You can see a faint gray dot. That is the hungry node. It devoured this whole area of blocks and entities. I've watched several sheep get sucked into here. And if you're not careful, you can actually get sucked in. If I stand here, you'll see I'm slowly moving forward. I don't want to get sucked into that because basically what happens is as soon as you get to the center, you start taking damage. And if you survive the damage, it throws you about 100 blocks into the air, which isn't a huge deal for me because I got the long fall boots, which is the only reason I know what it does because I survived it. But it's if you're bored, it's kind of fun. You can feed it. See, watch the blocks. Whoop, and they're gone. So this kind of scared the crap out of me when I first saw it because I had no idea what was going on here. And through some research, oh look, it's a hungry node. That's what's going on here. Thaumcraft. Okay, so I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to take a run over to Anyoneer's base because I do have some gifts for him. Like I said, he's online now. I had planned on originally just leaving a chest, but being that he's online, we can go actually give this stuff to him. So I will be back in just a second. All right, guys, so we are at Anyoneer's base now. I'm not 100% sure where he is. As you can see, he has witchery set up going pretty strong here, so much so that my frame rate is taking a little bit of a hit. Let's see if we can find him. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff going on here. Neo, anybody home? Neo, I wonder if he's down in his mine. Hey, Neo. Hey, Neo, you home? He said he was doing base maintenance, but you guys can see he's getting real deep in the witchery here. I'm just going to show off his base a little bit. You know, he showed it. I'm not spoiling anything. I don't think he's changed much since the last time he recorded. So it's got a little Tinker's Construct set up here. Some Ex Nihilo stuff here, which I need one of these. We'll be going into this probably next episode. But yeah, he's got a whole bunch of plants here and just this whole setup over here that scares the crap out of me. Oh, I don't even want to. Oh, man. I don't even want to think about that stuff. So he's going to be back here in a second. I don't want to snoop around too much. Do I still have the... Maybe I'll just... Interesting. Interesting. Let's call that insurance. There he is. Hello, Anyoneers. I bring business offerings. There you are, Neo. Hope you enjoy those. No problem. My pleasure. So, of course not. I doubt. He watches my videos anyway. So that's gonna about do it for this segment. I'm actually gonna throw it over to some stuff that we recorded earlier. I'm doing a community project with Apex, and I won't spoil it, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. We did a lot of work the other night, and I guess we'll just cut to it. So I didn't really do an outro at the end of it, so thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this next little segment here. So I'll see you next time.
Hello everyone, I'm Apex Gamester and welcome back to another episode on the RAC Pack Modded Minecraft server. I am here with a friend you see just over in the distance. If he gives himself a little jump, there he is. It is EB.
Hey.
And you might be wondering what we're doing. Standing in the middle of a big flower field on some stone pillars, and it is time to do our first community build on the server.
Yay. Instead of, killing each other.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't done any of that at all.
Oh, no.
No. I actually have Ryla's skin as well now, because earlier she was giving me gyps, so I killed her.
Ha.
So, I can now go around pretending to be her. But, getting away from the point, we are going to build, as it is a PvP-style server, we are going to build a place that we can settle organized disputes. We're going to build a giant arena.
Yay, in the middle of this flower field.
In the middle of a flower field, because, yeah, that's how it goes. And it's a decent flat area. Ish.
That's one of the major problems, that I actually have my mini-map up with all my markers turned off so I can actually show where we are.
Yep, me too. So I'm going to be blurring that out.
No, but, we're just south of our original spawn area because the magical forest is not exactly the best area to build in.
This is true.
And then
in fact, mine only shows player def, so I'm okay.
Yeah. I have, like I said, I have my overlay turned completely off, so... But this is a nice little area that we have here, even within this biome. Like, kind of secluded off from the main area. And it's just about the right size.
Yeah, I'm showing it on my map right now. It's pretty much going to cover this whole area, this whole mini island. And I'm thinking maybe a spawn town could be slightly west. I'm not sure yet. Depends what everyone else wants to do.
We also could maybe make it an island and then make it a bridge entrance.
We certainly could.
That's
that sounds good to me. We can make it, yeah, like a whole artificial thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's going to take a lot of work anyway. I'm not really too bothered. But, yeah, this is going to be just kind of like an intro. We're starting to mark out some few points, and I'll probably cut back when there's a little more interesting stuff to look at.
I guess we should mention that the reason we're standing on these pillars is because this is going to be the size of the arena.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. So, yeah, EB standing just kind of north of me, about 103 blocks away, I think. Yeah, exactly 103 blocks away. So, it's pretty big, and it's going to be... Well, I mean, you'll see what it looks like as the the shape takes... the thing takes shape. That's what I meant to say.
Yes.
So I'll be back in a short while when something more interesting is going on.
Yep.
Okay, so we are back, and as you can see, for one, we're a little bit higher than we were before. If you want to give a little jump, EB. See him just over there in the distance.
Yay.
But down here, a lot has changed. And in fact, it might actually not look like a lot has changed, but believe me, the amount of work that has just gone into this.
Quite a bit.
And not just us two as well. You can kind of see some figures off in the distance. We've had a lot of help.
So this is how many hours later now? 6 or so?
We're talking 6 hours of mainly, probably 5 hours worth of just leveling terrain. But yeah, we've decimated an island into this sort of eye-shaped plan. And this is what it's going to be. I mean, I think it looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think it's coming out really good, and I guess for the people that aren't in on it, so the kind of octagon structure on the outside is going to be the outer walls of the arena, and then the oval in the center is going to be the actual gladiator fighting area.
Right, I can't wait to get started actually doing some building. We got a nice little sunset as well.
Oh yeah, huh?
To close in.
Very nice.
So yeah, I think that's probably going to be it for this part of, well, for this episode actually.
Probably, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
After how much work we've done, I think we both need to get to sleep.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be all from me. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, I will see you next time.
What he said.